College is a place for many young adults to go and gain knowledge of a certain field of study, though in the end, many end up leaving with more than what's in their textbooks. This is Ashley's story.
I am Ashley Owen. I am 26. I currently live in Rosendale. I transferred to SUNY New Paltz when I was a junior. I graduated in December of 2006. Took a couple of years off, worked, and now I'm working on my master's degree through CUNY Hunter in social work. And the experience of moving up to New Paltz really changed my life. When I moved up to New Paltz, I was so excited to be here. I was so excited and intrigued by all the people and the art scene and the music scene and all the nature around. And I would just pack my days with this art opening and seeing this band and hanging out with this new person. And it was like I had no sense of patience. Like I wanted to do it all right now. At the time, I wouldn't describe my feeling as overwhelmed, but looking at it in retrospect, it was pretty overwhelming. You know, I'd be at a social event or doing homework or going grocery shopping or anything. It became hard for me to pick up details in that kind of environment. Part of my obsession with wanting to experience everything was wanting to look really good too. And in this culture, it's like the thinner the better. I started developing an eating disorder around that point. It became a problem when my obsession with food really took over my life. I began limiting what kind of groceries I would buy. I was really, really limiting like my food intake and the food I bought. And then after restricting for several months, I just started like having these periodic binges. Like I remember the first time I was sleeping over the house of this guy I was seeing, and all of a sudden like, we're in bed, and it's like midnight after we have sex, I just have this craving for like Ritz crackers and jelly. Okay, Ritz crackers and jelly, whatever. I eat the entire box of Ritz crackers and just like maniacally like dip it in the jelly, like not even like taking out the jelly with a spoon and spreading it. I was like, what the hell just happened to me? And it affected my social life a lot more than it affected school. I wasn't able to jam pack everything like I was doing before. You know, I started not going out as much. The disorder kind of progressed into, having more frequent binges. And I just became terrified of anything regarding food or me gaining weight. So after binging and restricting for about a year, I started getting help for it. I found a therapist that was awesome, and that kind of worked. My schoolwork really didn't suffer as a consequence of how frenetically I was living my life, and I'm really grateful for that. I was lucky. As soon as I graduated New Paltz in 2006, I found a full-time job with the agency I had been working part-time for, which was Family of Woodstock. It made me realize I want to go into social work. I was in school for English. I had thought about teaching, but I was like, I love reading and writing, but I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. And then I got this part-time kind of entry-level job in the social work field. Right away, it's like I knew. My life is really awesome now. Let's hope it keeps up. I just started my internship for school, so it's a new stage of my life. I'm working at an agency which has several group homes, and I'm going to be working in both a school, which the group home residents go to, and doing case management with 3 adolescent boys. I still feel those feelings of overwhelmed and anxiety. I still feel like that a lot, probably about every day, because, I'm in a lot of ways I'm the same as I was when I first came here. Like I still get very excited and very stimulated about being involved with things, but I think the difference is other parts of my personality have developed so that I'm able to balance it.